The devil appears as an angel of light. Someone who hasn't felt the sublime joy of paradise, the joy of spiritual experiences, can be easily deceived if he is not attentive. The devil is most cunning. He will slightly excite a man's heart and grant him some pleasure, deluding him, giving him the impression that it is spiritual, divine pleasure. He takes our heart by these feelings and makes us think that we are doing well. I was not troubled, one will say to reassure himself. Yes, but what you are feeling is not the real spiritual joy. Spiritual joy is something heavenly. The devil can even appear as an angel or a saint. A demon disguised as an angel or a saint can only spread agitation. That is all that he is. Whereas a real angel or a real saint always gives the joy of paradise and the delight of heaven. Even when inexperienced, a humble and pure person can recognize an angel of God and will not be confused by a demon who appears as an angel of light, because he has an inner sense of spiritual purity and is akin to the angel. On the contrary, the egotistical and carnal man is easily deceived by the cunning devil. When the devil appears as an angel of light, he will disappear the moment we think a humble thought. One night at the Stomian monastery after the Apodeipnon, I was saying the Jesus prayer while sitting on a stool in my cell. All of a sudden, I heard loud music playing in a nearby building that was used for guests. I was puzzled by this and thought to myself, who's playing music so close by? I knew that the annual festival had ended already. I got up from the stool and went to the window to see what was happening outside. I saw peace and quiet everywhere. Then I realized it was a temptation to interrupt my prayer. I returned to my seat and continued to pray. Suddenly a bright light filled the cell. The ceiling disappeared and the roof opened to reveal a beam of light reaching up to heaven. At the top of this beam of light appeared the face of a blond young man with long hair and beard, who resembled Christ. Because I could only see half of the face, I got up to see him more clearly. Then I heard within me a voice saying, "You have been made worthy to see Christ." But then I crossed myself and said, "Who am I, the unworthy one, to be made worthy to see Christ?" Immediately the light and the supposed Christ disappeared, and I saw that the ceiling was still in place. If a person doesn't have his guard up, the evil one can readily enter his mind through proud thoughts and delude him with fantasies and false lights, none of which can raise us to paradise. Instead, they will hurl us into chaos. This is where a person must seek repentance, not lights and divine gifts. It is repentance that leads to humility, and then the benevolent God provides for us all that is necessary. When I was at Mount Sinai in the ascetic cell of Saint Episteme, the tempter, the devil, offered to be of service to me. The hermit cell had 3 or 4 steps. At night, when there was starlight, I would go to the caves, and in order to go down the steps, I light a lighter. Once the lighter didn't work, suddenly I saw a light on top of a rock, like a strong floodlight illuminating everything around it. I don't need these kind of lights, I said to myself and turned right back to return to my cell. The light disappeared at once. That cunning devil didn't want me to go down the steps with a lighter. Isn't it a shame to have the poor monk struggle in the dark with a lighter? Let me give him some lights. He apparently thought, how kind of him. How did you know, Geronda, that it was not from God? Well, such things are obvious. It's awful.